And hello, all my fellow nerds. This is Oracle Nerd Richie here, and welcome back once again to Doki Doki Literature Club, Purist Mod. So, last time we completed Sayori's route. Yeah, I know. Finally, we finally completed her route, and now we have a couple of other girls to go through, and by that I mean 2, possibly 3. I don't know, but as I was getting ready to make this episode, I wasn't really sure which approach do we take. Do we approach it as a new game, or do we approach this or do we just load a previous save data? Because I feel like if we load a previous save data, it's gonna forget my whole thing with Sayori. But I think how the Purist mod works is that as long as you get to the ending, it counts. So I don't know. Maybe the load game would be fine. So just for this episode, just to experiment, I'm gonna load game. And we're gonna go on Natsuki's route this time. We're gonna go back to the first poem thing. Yes, I'm fairly certain this is the first poem. So we're gonna be here, and we're gonna be doing all of Natsuki's words this time because we haven't done her route yet. So let's get to it. So if I remember right, Natsuki likes cute words. Like Tsundere likes the balance between sad and happy. So Yuri likes complicated ones like existence. And Natsuki likes cute words. So I'd assume nibble is one of the words, right? Yeah. Yeah, so words like that. So and also I decided to actually also do some research before this episode as well to so I can get to where words are, so we can just skip to the actual dialogue. Bouncy. I'd assume ribbon would be one of her words, right? Yeah, I think that's her only R word. Her only R word is ribbon. Kawaii? Yep. Play? Okay, no, that is Sayori's word. My bad. Okay, but I think we need to make it all Natsuki words though, so I'm not sure if that'll matter. Okay, you know what? I'm actually just gonna try again. Alright, I'm pretty sure puppy is one of her words. Pretty sure it is. Yeah. Kawaii? Yep. Uncanny, that's definitely a Yuri word. Chocolate? Yep. Nibble? I want to guess sunny is one of her words. Wait, unless it's not. Oh wait, what about summer? Yep. Oh. Papa? Yep. Yeah, I know. I think she has actually the most P words of all the girls. Because I know it's Papa, Parfait, Peace, Pink, Playground, Poof, Pout, Puppy, and Pure. That's like 8 words. That's like 9 words. Let's see. Giggle? Yep. I want to say, I don't know. I want to guess Jumpy. Yep. She's even jumpy right now. Let's see. Spinning? Okay, spinning is a Natsuki word. Okay. Right, bubbles? I think Natsuki words are pretty easy to tell. Hop? Yep. Peace? Anime. Boop. Oh, I know, playground is her word. I think play is Sayori's word. I have to remember that. Okay, ribbon? Yep. Parfait? Cure? Oh, there we go. Got it. Alright. Okay, we've seen this dialogue already, I think, but I don't know, maybe let's see if anything changes. Hi again, Richie. Glad to see you didn't run away on us. Nah, don't worry. This might be a little strange for me, but at least keep my word. keeping your promise. Yeah, this seems like the same dialogue as before. Okay, I think we're gonna go ahead and skip ahead, see if anything changes. Wait, okay, here we go. Here's the new dialogue. Ugh. I hear Natsuki utter an exasperated sigh from within the closet. She seems to be annoyed by something. I approach her, in case she needs a hand. You looking for something in there? Freaking Monica! She never puts my stuff back in the right spot. What's the point of keeping your collection organized if someone else is just gonna mess it up? Natsuki slides a bunch of stacked books and boxes across the shelf. Oops. Wait, did I skip something? Okay, no I didn't. I thought I did. Manga. You read manga, right? Sometimes. Manga is one of those things where you can't admit you're really into it until you figure out where the other person stands. Yeah, I know that feeling. How did you know anyway? I heard you bring it up at some point. Besides, it's kind of written on your face. What's that supposed to mean? I see. Also, if you guys are wondering why I laugh every time someone says, "What's that supposed to mean?" it's because I'm a huge RWBY fan. Like, you guys probably don't notice, but I really like RWBY. You know, RWBY, RWBY. Same, the one that was made by Rooster Teeth. And now found a new home at Viz Media, which I am very happy about. Please, RWBY Volume 10, let it be confirmed. There's a lone volume of manga amidst the stack of various books on the side of one of the shelves. Curious, I pull it out of the stack. There it is! Natsuki snatches it out of my hand. Then she turns to a box of manga and slips the volume right into to the middle of the rest. Much better. Seeing a box with one book missing is probably the most irritating sight in the world. I know that feel. I get a close look at the box she's admiring. Parfait Girls? It's a series I've never heard in my life. That probably means it's either way out of my demographic, or it's simply terrible. If you're gonna judge, you can go through the glass on that door. She points to the classroom door. Hey, I wasn't judging anything. I didn't even say anything. It was the tone of your voice. I'll tell you one thing, Richie. Consider this a lesson straight from the Literature Club. Don't judge a book by its cover. In fact, Natsuki pulls out the first volume of Parfait Girls from the box. I'm gonna show you exactly why. She shoves the books right into my hands. I stare at the cover. It features 4 girls in colorful attires, striking animated feminine poses. It's exceedingly moe. Don't just stand there. Well, Natsuki grabs my arm and pulls me out of the closet. She then takes a seat against the wall beneath the windowsills. She pats the ground next to her, signaling me to sit there. Wouldn't chairs be more comfortable? I take my seat. Chairs wouldn't work. We can't read at the same time like that. Eh? Why's that? I guess it's easier to be close together like this. Don't just say that! You make me feel weird about it. Natsuki crosses her arms and scooches an inch away from me. Sorry. I didn't exactly expect to be sitting this close to her either. Not that it's a particularly bad thing. I open the book. It's only a few seconds before Natsuki once again inches closer, reclaiming the additional space while she hopes I won't notice. Bad for her, I did notice. I can feel her peering over my shoulder, much more eager to begin reading than I am. Wow, how long has it been since I read the beginning? You don't go back and flip through the older volumes every now and then? Not really. Maybe sometimes after I've already finished the series. Hey, are you paying attention? I am, but nothing's really happened yet, so I can talk at the same time. It looks like it's about a bunch of friends in high school. Typical slice of life affair. I kind of grew out of these since it's rare for the writing to be entertaining enough to make up for the lack of plot. So, what should I expect from this? Is there going to be plot? Well, obviously. You'd think I would enjoy something that didn't have a plot? I mean, Well, I guess I know what you're saying. A lot of the beginning is about simple things. Like, there's a really funny chapter where they're obsessed with a guy at the ice cream shop. But that just helps you get to know the characters. And besides, it's still entertaining. Oh, but later on, there's all kinds of drama. Like, when they all get into all their backstories and when some of the romance starts to happen. That's really what makes it so good. There's so many touching parts. It's so... Is that so? It sounds like you really know what you're talking about. Maybe I underestimated you. Hey, wait! What's that supposed to mean? Yep. She's Weiss, alright. What? Natsuki gives me a little shove. I just meant that I haven't yet seen you in your full power. Good save. This chapter seems like it's about baking. This is just a guess, but is there a lot of baking in this manga? Well, Natsuki pauses for a moment as if she doesn't want to admit something. Yeah. Why does that matter? It doesn't. I was just curious. Since you enjoy baking too, right? That's just a coincidence. I just happened to get into baking around the same time I got this manga. Like, I would never ever get into anything because it's in a manga. I feel bad for anyone that impressionable. Definitely not a coincidence. I guess that explains Natsuki's interest in baking. Still, of all the hobbies to pick from a manga, that's definitely one of the better ones. Yeah, I can agree. Not to mention she's really good at it, so who am I to judge? We read for a few more minutes. I finished a couple of chapters at this point. Are you sure this isn't boring for you? It's not. Even though you're just watching me read? Well, I'm fine with that. If you say so. I guess it's fun sharing something you like with someone else. I always get excited when I convince any of my friends to pick up a series I enjoy. You know what I mean? I know exactly how that is. I know how that is because I have a bunch of games on my computer that I really want to show off to my friends. They're all by the same developer, by the way. Not as DDLC, but you get what I mean. You know? That's not... Well, I wouldn't really know. What do you mean? Don't you share your manga with your friends? Did you not rub it in? Jeez. Sorry. Like I could ever get my friends to read this. They just think manga is for kids. I can't even bring it up without them being all like, you still haven't grown out of that yet? Makes me want to punch them in the face. I know those kinds of people. Honestly, it takes a lot of effort to find friends who don't judge, much less friends who are also into it. I am already kind of a loser, so I guess I gravitated towards the other losers over time. But it's probably harder for someone like you. Yeah, that's pretty accurate. Wait, which part? I mean, I feel like I can't even keep it in my own room. I don't even know what my dad would do if he found this. At least it's safe here in the club room. Except Monica was kind of a jerk about it. I just can't win, can I? Well, it paid off in the end, didn't it? I mean, I'm here, reading it. Well, it's not like that solves any of my problems. Maybe. But at least you're enjoying yourself, right? So? Jeez, that's enough. Are you gonna keep reading or what? Yeah. I flipped the page. Suddenly, Natsuki starts laughing. I totally forgot that happens. Natsuki puts her finger on one of the panels. Minori is my favorite character. You always feel a little bad for her since she's so unlucky. But it gets especially bad when... I shouldn't be talking about that yet. Just finish the chapter. Natsuki's voice sparkles with excitement. It's a stark contrast to her usually bossy tone. But if she's not used to sharing her favorite manga with her friends, I can understand why. It's hard to express in words the feelings you get when connecting with someone like that. And being able to provide that Natsuki for whom it's a rare experience. The thought makes me smile a little to myself. Okay, everyone. Eh? Are you all ready with today's poems? Oh, come on. Could your timing be any worse? Sorry. I just need to make sure we have enough time. Though you do look pretty cozy over there. Eh? Natsuki silently notices how close she's gotten to me. She hastily slides herself a good 12 inches away from me. Alright. Guess I'll stop here for now. I close the book and hand it towards Natsuki. You're just giving it back? You don't want to know what happens? Yeah, but Monica just said. Don't be dumb. Just take it home with you. Eh? Is that really alright? I say that mostly because I really didn't plan on using my spare time to read this. Well, of course. It would take forever to finish if you didn't take it home. Just finish that one before tomorrow, so we can start the next one. And if it gets bent, I'll kill you. By tomorrow? I only got partway through the volume so far. I might fall behind on some shows if I try to get through this. But I suppose that's a necessary sacrifice in exchange for seeing Natsuki's enthusiastic face. Or am I more scared of what will happen if I don't finish it? Alright then. I stand up. I return to where I put my stuff and carefully slip the book in my bag. By the way, did you remember to write a poem last night? Yeah. My relaxation ends. I can't believe I agreed to do something so embarrassing. I couldn't really find my inspiration. Okay, yeah, this is the same dialogue. Alright. So, with this out of the way, I'm gonna do the same thing as last time. I'm gonna share it to everyone else and then save Natsuki for last. Okay, let's go Monica first. I should start with Monica. Alright. Yep, same dialogue. Yep, it's the same. Anyway, want to share a poem with me? It's kind of embarrassing, but I guess I have to. Don't worry, Richie. We're all a little embarrassed today, you know? I handed it to Monica. Mm-hmm. I like it, Richie. Really? It's a lot cuter than I expected. Oh, jeez. No. It kind of makes me think of something Natsuki would write. And she's a good writer, too. So, take that as a compliment. If you say so. Yep. But Chance, have you read anything by Shel Silverstein? Eh? Maybe a long time ago. He's famous for telling all kinds of stories in just a few simple words. His poems can be funny, endearing, or even sad. And sometimes, they're only a few lines long. They might even feel like they're written for kids. But if you think about them, they can express views of the world that would apply to anybody. I see. So you're saying that Natsuki is kind of like that. Sort of. Maybe she's not an expert, but you probably won't find much filler in her poems. They might be easy to write, but they're super challenging to get the meaning through. So I can see why it would be your kind of poem to explore. I'm sure I'll end up trying different things a lot. It could take a while before I feel comfortable doing this. That's okay, I love to see you try new things. That's the best way to find what kind of style that suits you. Everyone else might be a bit biased towards their own kinds of styles, but I'll always help you find what suits you the most. So don't force yourself to write the way everyone else wants you to write. It's not like you have to worry about impressing them or anything. Yeah, sure. Alright, I'm gonna go ahead and skip ahead, see if there's any new dialogue. Alright, next let's see what Yuri has to say. Yuri stares at the poem. A minute passes, more than enough time for her to finish reading. Oh, sorry. I forgot to start speaking. It's fine. Don't force yourself. I'm not. I just need to put my thoughts into words. Hold on. Okay. This is your first time writing a poem, right? Yeah. Why do you ask? I'm just making sure. I guess that it might be after reading through it. So it's that bad? No. Did I just raise my voice? Oh, I'm so sorry. Yuri buries her face in her hands. I couldn't help but notice that it's been several minutes and we haven't really gone anywhere. Okay, so yeah, this is definitely the same dialogue. All right. I'll go ahead. I'll just go ahead and skip ahead. Okay, let's see if Sayori says anything. This is a good poem. Are you sure this is your first time? Of course. It's not that good. Am I the kind of guy who would be writing poems in his spare time? Guess you're right. But that's why it impressed me. Well, to be honest, I was afraid that you wouldn't do it seriously. Or that you wouldn't write one at all. I'm really happy that you just wrote one. It just reminds me how you're a part of the club now. Not to mention the fact that I'm standing right in front of you in the club room. Okay, I just don't know if she'll say anything that's like a Natsuki poem or something. Yeah, this seems like the same dialogue. Alright, skipping ahead. Alright, finally, Natsuki. Let's see what she thinks. Hopefully we'll find some new dialogue here. Huh? Okay, well, let's start with the things I don't like. First of all, Natsuki rereads my poem. Never mind, I don't feel like giving you my opinion. Eh? Then what's the point of sharing in the first place? I wrote this when I could have been doing other things. In fact, remember how I said I wanted to read your poems? That's what I had in mind when writing this. I want to help you feel comfortable enough to share yours. Like Monica said. Well, I would be more comfortable sharing my poems if yours was really bad. You were supposed to show me some dumb poems to make me go, ha, well, it's not that great, but let me show you what real literature looks like. And you went and ruined it. Hope you're happy. So, in other words, you're saying you liked it. Natsuki retorts, gets coughed in her throat. You're so... You don't understand anything, do you? I already told you that. You don't have to go announcing it to the world like you're all self-important. Pretty sure you never actually said that. I say that mostly to myself. Natsuki, you must really hate me or something. I can't figure out if it's a win or a loss because she likes my poem. In any case, you still need to show me yours, right? Fine, I guess. Only because Monica will make me if I don't. Okay, Evans, the Eagles Can Fly poem. Yeah. I told you you weren't gonna like it. I like it. What? Just be honest. I am. Why are you so convinced that I wouldn't like it? Well, because everyone in high school thinks that writing has to be all sophisticated and stuff. Okay, yeah, this is the same dialogue. Yeah, this seems to be similar. Alright, I'm gonna go ahead and skip ahead. Skip. Alright. Oh yeah, now it's just this. Yeah, I remember this now. So I think in this part we have to side with Natsuki this time. Yeah, we have... How did I get dragged into this? Okay, yeah, so... Wait, I don't even know why I'm saving. I probably should anyways. Okay, so... Last time we sided with Sayori. Well, wait, we actually asked Sayori to help us. This time we're gonna side with Natsuki. Because I don't think I think I only picked her in the regular DDLC playthrough, but like that was only to get things that we missed. Like interactions and stuff that we missed because of it. So, you know what? Just click it. Yuri, you're really talented. Eh? Well, but Natsuki has a point. I think that I racked my brain in an attempt to back myself up. I think that conveying feelings in few words can be just as impressive as well. It lets the reader's imagination take over. And Natsuki's poem did a really good job at that. It did, didn't it? Shows you how much you know. That's not Natsuki. I think that's enough. Huh? Me? But she was so mean to me. Natsuki's voice whines. Look, what we talked about yesterday was right. Writing is a really personal thing, and sharing it can definitely be hard. It looks like we learned a lot. We learned that today. Even small criticisms can lead to something pretty heated. I glance over my shoulder. Sayori is nodding vigorously. Yeah, so you don't need to feel threatened at all. You're a great writer, Natsuki. Natsuki's voice gets caught in surprise. Thanks for noticing. She finally mutters that, barely audible. Yuri? Yuri looks at me dejectedly. With a face like that, I can't help but feel bad for her as well. I'm sure that Natsuki didn't mean everything she said. So you don't need to feel threatened either, alright? Well, if you say so. Hey, it's not like you need to apologize for me, Richie. Sheesh. Natsuki takes a breath. I think about, Natsuki glances around the room. Would everyone stop staring at me? Unsurprisingly, Natsuki has a harder time with it than she boasted. Sayori and Monica look away. Anyway, the thing about your boobs, I didn't mean it, okay? That's all. Natsuki looks away, avoiding eye contact with anyone. Yeah, you're naturally beautiful, Yuri. Sayori? I'll go make some tea. Oh, my poor girl Yuri. I promise Yuri will get to your route eventually. We will eventually. Justice for my girl Yuri, okay? Justice for Yuri. Eh? I was just trying to help. I'm sure she appreciated it, Sayori. I pat Sayori on the shoulder. Well, now that we're past that, everyone's ready to read poems, right? I hope that it was worthwhile for everyone. Especially you, Richie. And to be honest, it's a nice change of pace from the lazing around we got a little too used to. So my joining in the club was responsible for ruining the atmosphere. No, not at all, not at all. There's still time before we go home, so we'll relax for a bit. Of course, besides chatting, we do literature-related things in the club room. So maybe you can take a chance to pick up a book or do some writing. After all, that's what the club is for. I disagree, Monica. Eh? About what? That's not the most important thing about the literature club. The most important thing is having fun. Of course. Well, I guess that's why you're the vice president, Sayori. In the end, though, Monica's right. Being in the literature club probably means I can't spend all my time doing nothing. But in the end, I guess it's been worth it so far. Okay, everyone, it's just about time for us to leave. It was a lot of fun. Well, I'd say it was worth it. It was alright. Well, mostly. Richie, how about you? Yeah, I say the same. It was anything to talk about with everyone. Awesome. In that case, we'll do the same thing tomorrow. Alright, so yeah, this is the same dialogue as before. Ready to walk home? Okay, yeah, we still walk home with Sayori. About what happened earlier. Eh? What do you mean? You know, between Yuri and Natsuki? Does that thing kind of happen often? Okay, yeah, it's the same dialogue. Alright, here we are at the second poem area. I don't know if I should stop this part here or if I should continue. Nah, you know what? I think we should continue. I want to keep looking for more dialogue. So, I'm going to go ahead and do this poem and I'll see you guys in a bit. And lollipop. Oh, I thought that was the last one. Papa? Yeah. Alright. Another day passes and it's time for the club meeting already. Okay, let's see if we can find anything new. I got a little more comfortable here over the past couple of days. Yo, Sayori. Looks like you're in a good mood today. I'm just still not used to being in the clubs, that's all. That's a pretty simple thing to get you in a good mood. Kinda hungry. Okay, yeah, this is the same dialogue. I'll skip ahead. Okay, here we go. Finally. More Natsuki interaction. It's not long before Natsuki comes up to me unexpectedly. Yeah. Don't worry, I kept my promise. I pull the first volume of Parfait Girls out of my bag. Natsuki takes it from my hands and quickly turns it over, presumably to check for wrinkles. Hey, I'm not that careless. I can handle manga all the time, you know. I just wanted to make sure. Can you blame me for being paranoid? I don't give people my manga every day, you know. That's true. I don't blame you. Well, anyway, let me put this one back. I'm gonna get the next one, okay? Natsuki makes her way to the closet. I follow. So you're gonna tell me everything you thought, right? Where did this volume leave off again? I forget. The chapter ended with Minori and Alice found... Mika! Natsuki's voice resonates from the inside the closet. Eh? I peer inside. All of Natsuki's books are lined up on the top shelf. Did you move my manga again? Sorry. The teacher got mad at me for taking up so much space in her closet. So I had to move some stuff around to clean up a little bit. It's all still there. I just had to organize it a bit. Ugh. The top shelf is far above Natsuki's head. She makes a few hops trying to figure out how to reach her manga. Jeez, it's so inconvenient. I'm moving all these back down. There's plenty of room on these shelves. And besides, they're really pretty to look at when they're all lined up. Why would you waste that on the top shelf? But Natsuki, there's a stool on the wall there. In the closet, there's a collapsible stool hanging on the wall. If you want, I can reach up there and hand it to you. I can get them myself. Natsuki grabs the stool from the wall and unfolds it. You think I'm too short or something? I mean, you're the shortest person in the club room. I mean, I knew it. Well, you know what? Just watch me. Natsuki hops on the stool, which ends up being a little wobbly, all because of its collapsible design. Careful! I know what I'm doing. Standing on the stool, Natsuki's fingertips reach the top shelf. The stool will be enough for me to easily grab the books, but Natsuki is being stubborn as usual. She uses her fingers to scoot one of the smaller boxes over to the edge of the shelf. See? Yeah! The box suddenly tips. Natsuki barely catches it before it falls to the floor. The stool wobbles. What? Losing balance, Natsuki hops off the stool. Thankfully, she was able to stay on her feet. She holds the box triumphantly. There! Having almost fell, Natsuki is a bit shaken up. Jeez, no need to prove yourself to me. There's no way you'll be able to get the bigger boxes like that. I can reach them, so I said I can do it. I don't want your help, okay? I'm gonna go get a chair, just hang on. Natsuki forces her way past me out of the closet. Let's see. The classroom chairs have desks attached, so they're too inconvenient to fit in the closet. Aha! Natsuki trots over to the teacher's desk which has a computer chair behind it. She rolls it on its wheels back over to the closet. It's a little dangerous since the chair swivels and rolls. But I've already learned my lesson, so I keep my mouth shut. Natsuki climbs onto the chair, then slowly balances onto her feet. Since she refuses my help, I take a seat with my back against the side of the doorway to simply watch. There we go. See, I can easily do it now. Natsuki grabs a stack of manga and bends down to put it on the shelf below. What? The chair swivels. Natsuki catches herself on the shelf. What are you doing? Can you at least hold the chair steady instead of sitting and doing nothing? Who was it who told me not to... Who was it who told me not to help? Oh yeah, you! Yeah, I got you. I hold the chair while Natsuki reaches back up. I can almost see up her skirt. Gah. I force myself to turn away. Natsuki seriously didn't think this through. Once she realizes I'll be dead. Natsuki wraps her arms around her Fate Girl's box set, easily the largest one on the shelf. Heavy. Hey, Richie? I don't think I can bend down without falling. Hurry, take this one. Eh? But then I have to let go of the chair. It's fine. Just for a second. Hurry up. Alright. Let me just stand up. I slowly release my grip on the chair. What do you mean, stand up? Natsuki looks down at me. Why are you all the way back? Eh? Natsuki looks like she just realized something, but she'll lose her balance if she moves. Natsuki? The box. What are you looking at? You're trying to look at my... Natsuki's legs shake. I'm not. I was just... Natsuki, don't try to move. Just give me the box. You perv. You set me up. Go away. Get out. But I'll do it myself. The chair suddenly swivels beneath Natsuki's feet. Natsuki, yeah! The scene turns into chaos in a split second. The chair flies from under Natsuki's feet. Frantically, I try to catch her. The box topples out of her hands and the books go flying. I got you! Oh! Full force of Natsuki's body against me throws me into the ground. A whole bunch of books pelt me in the face. Natsuki tries to shield herself with her own arms as her face lands straight in my chest. My arm and my back seriously felt the impact. Slowly Natsuki comes to her senses. She presses her arms straight into me to prop herself up. Eh? Natsuki seems to realize that it's not the floor that's beneath her. Gross! Gak! A fist pounds in my chest. Natsuki then hoists herself up to her feet. What are you thinking? You sicko? Everything okay over here? I heard a loud noise. Monica suddenly peers in. Monica, see what happens when you put the manga on the top shelf? Are you trying to kill your club members or something? Jeez. Sorry. Oh, and one more thing. It seems that your most recent club member is a total pervert. So I hope you're happy. I didn't. Somehow it's impossible for me to explain this whole bizarre situation to Monica. I didn't do anything, I swear. I know, don't worry. Monica says that quietly to me. Looks like I'm off the hook. Oh no. Eh? I look down. Natsuki is kneeling on the floor holding one of the books that are scattered all over. There's a large diagonal crease along one of the page that she's desperately trying to smooth out. It must have landed on that page. Natsuki tries a bit more to fix the crease, but she can't get it out. Suddenly she gives up and slams the book shut and throws it to the floor. Instead of continuing to yell, she just lowers her head. Natsuki, are you? No. Her voice squeaks. I see tears on her face. I'll help get the crease out, okay? It's partially my fault, so... Natsuki shakes her head, still looking down. No, I don't even care that much. I'm just having a really bad day today. Natsuki sobs again. I didn't mean to take it out on you. I really didn't mean to. It's fine. Is there anything you want to talk about? Natsuki shakes her head. Just, every day is so hard. I just want to come to the club and... Natsuki falls silent again. I can't press her, so I can only do what I know what to do. Alright. I'll help clean this up. And I'll move the rest of your manga for you. I pick up volume 2 of Parfait Girls. Well, we'll set this one aside. This'll help cheer you up a bit, right? We can get started on it once I'm done here. Natsuki looks up with her glossy eyes. Her lips quivers. You're really nice to me. Eh? That sounds really strange coming from Natsuki. I didn't expect it at all. Well, I'm just treating you like a friend, you know? Natsuki lowers her head and stifles another sob. I'm not sure what happened to her today, but being here is the least I could do. The next couple of minutes there's silence between us as I begin gathering the scattered books. I make sure to slip them into the box in the correct order. After a little bit, Natsuki starts helping. It isn't long before we're done. I hoist the box onto the shelf where Natsuki wanted it to put it. Then I get on the stool and quickly finish moving the rest of her books from the top shelf. Alright. That should do it. I hop off the stool. Natsuki averts her gaze. Thanks. It's nothing. Natsuki is holding the volume that I set aside in her hands. Alright, I'm ready. Good. Even if you weren't, I'd make you anyway. You're taking responsibility for what you said. And the thing about cheering me up, if you insist. We stayed in the same spot as last time and I opened the second volume. Natsuki's mood quickly improves, laughing and pointing things out to me. She's surprisingly sharp, making note of a lot of subtle, repeated jokes and background elements. In the end, I'm pretty impressed by how everything ties together in this manga. I guess Natsuki has a good taste after all. After some time, Monika gets our attention as usual, and it's time to share poems again. Guess I'll be holding on to this for now. Yep. You even sound more enthusiastic this time. Even you sound more enthusiastic this time. Well, I'm starting to get used to it, you know? Get into it, you know? Told you. Yeah. I return to my seat and slip the book into my bag. Right, I think I'm gonna go ahead and leave this video here for now. This has been really fun. So, thank you guys so much for watching this video. Be sure to leave a like, comment what you think, share this video with your friends, and be sure to subscribe and click the bell so you don't miss a single notification. I'll see all of you in the next video. Goodbye.
You say you wanna try, but you never do. Sugar, there's a